Here's one of my favorite tag eco strategy here in Battles 2, which is tag, village, ice, and Gwendolyn. Now, if you remember the strategy, that it's actually one of the most insanely overpowered eco strategy of all, that the strategy barely shreds the heck out of the insane type of lagging rushes. And for today's game that we played, we ended up going all the way get to the highest advantage round, and I'm not joking, we did somehow get rushed and we shredded like a half a second. So let's use the strategy in action right now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are on the map of Bloons Quarry, and we're going to be using the one and only Gwendolyn, tag, village, and ice. With that being said, we're going to be starting off with the one and only detached shooter right about here. And we'll go for round 1 Gwendolyn as well. Hopefully we don't... Oh, wait, we're linking 1, right? Oh, Gwendolyn clutches up for me. Yo, that's insane, bro. Alright, well, luckily by that, we're definitely going to try to survive the whole entire round. Because for those who do not know what we're going to be doing for today's video, we are going to be using one of the most insane amount of my favorite type of eco strategy, which is going to be tag, village, and ice. Now, if you may remember the strategy that used to be one of the decent best strat, like back in about a month or a year. I think years ago they created the strategy for a very long time when tag, village, and ice used to be the best. But still, tag, village, and ice is by far one of the most insane type of late game strategy that I actually have used it a lot recently here, like back in the day. Also, we're going up against this guy named Snowy Owl. What in the odds, man? Okay, now if you guys don't know who this guy is, this guy always run with tag, wizard, and engineer. Now I did face him like back in a couple of videos ago that he's using one of the same exact strategies every per maps. I think he used every per like for strategies like tag, wizard, and NG. And I didn't realize he's going to be using the same exact strategy all over again. So apparently this is the same guy that we fought up against. And this is going to be like a really big situation that we have to somehow do though. But we're going to send it with some space wides. I should have done is to send it with some space pinks on round 4. And then switch it up with some group greens on round 5. Now here's the thing about the ice monkey that we decided to bring. The reason why we have the ice monkey is you could tell that you cannot fit any of the textures on water. But however, you could have the upgrade to the middle path by having the upgrade to the Arctic Wind, or go for the Snowstorm to able to have all towers on water, or you could place on the Ice Monkey all water too. That way we could try to fit so many of the texture spots like on top of the square waters, whatever, if there's like an Arctic Wind area or the Snowstorm, whatever they want to do. But it's going to be pretty interesting to be able to have this up here, whatever, if we do need to get some defense up against like a fortified BADs or something. Okay, we forced it to link lives here. That's perfect. Alright, so let's end up with some group yellows on round 7, I think. Yeah, I think this should be pretty worth it to try to send up with some group yellows. Okay, it's a little laggy, by the way. So, this is going to be pretty interesting, though. Which I know, obviously, this guy will be going for the engineer, which is going to be his last tower. Because, guys, Snowy Owl always uses the strategy of tag, wizard, and engineer, which I have faced him before in my last couple of videos straight. And, you know, he's always using one of the same exact strategies on every per map here in the game. Alright, so I do want to save it to go for the Ice Monkey, but I want to have the Rain of Fire prepare, because I don't know if this guy will try to send me like a really big bait rush, or Snowy Owl, sorry. Which, I know Snowy Owl used to be like, you know, he used all of the strategies, which I believe he only uses the same exact strategies like the tag, I think tag, wizard, and engineer, which is always going to be the strategy like this. Now, I want to have the village like right about here, and I want to have the Ice Monkey, which is going to be on the spot. And I'm hoping we can try to save it to go for the Rain of Fire, which I know obviously Rain of Fire is going to be pretty tough to be able to afford it as well. So I think my go-to is we'll have the rare scanner first. And I think after we go for the rare scanner, then we're about to go for the Rain of Fire for my Tasher. Because if we don't, then there's a chance that we might somehow be dead to some type of purple rushes. So we'll go for the Rain of Fire right about now or so. Okay, he's got NG. Yup, I definitely knew it though. He's running with tag, wizard, and NG, which I knew that this guy will be using the same exact strategy every per game. Which I know, guys, he is the one and only the tag, wizard, and engineer player. That if you guys could tell that the profile or any type of stats here, he has a lot of per games with tag, wizard, and engineer, and he's also using ETN as well, which is going to be his hero. So yeah, I think for the next round, which I could possibly be right or wrong, I mean, the right thing that this guy will be doing is he will 100% try to send me like probably like a fortified Xeum G's or something, even though we don't have any up to defense up by going for the Bear Straits. So we will have the upgrade to the Overdrive probably in the next few rounds or so. But I think for now, we're going to have the Ice Monkey, like, all the way at the back. Now, apparently, we don't have any type of slow, like, the slow Bloons upgrade. Which I know we have the Ice Monkey, but we could try to somehow get up to another Ice. so we could try to stall the round for like maybe a little bit longer or something. I don't even know, bro. But I think we are definitely going to try to somehow go for the better advantage here, because this guy has the balloon trap all the way at the back of the map for the AI. So he's actually making a little bit of process per money here, which I think this guy will be doing, is he will try to send me like, I've been thinking this guy might send me with some, maybe with some ZOMGs on round 22, because round 22 ZOMGs is going to be pretty extremely tough. So I'm going to have this upgrade to the Monkey Comedy for this round or so, but it's already round 17 here, so I'm pretty sure he's going to try to send me with some fortified mobs or fortified BABs on round 20. Like, I'm not sure, bro. But I think we're going to have the upgrade to the refreeze, because I don't even know how this upgrade is going to work out with the refreeze. So I think we'll have this up just in case, though. Also, I should probably mention about the regular Gwendolyn that we decided to bring instead of bringing the Silence Gwendolyn. It's because Gwendolyn directly buffs the Isis, but with the heat up buffs for level 4. Every few seconds creates a powerful blast wave of fire that pops balloons and adds fire to nearby monkeys' attack, doing an extra damage to leads and frozen balloons. So yeah, that's why we decided to bring on the regular Gwendolyn, because I know regular Gwendolyn is going to help out, especially against the leads, especially with the frozen balloons as well. So I think there's a chance we could try to pull this off. I mean, okay, there's a lot per leads here, so I think we are going to somehow be fine. So I will have the Monkey Comedy like right about now or so. And I know for the next round chat, which I know next round this guy will try to send me with some, maybe with some BFB or ZOMGs. Like, I'm not sure if he's going to try to or not. But I think my best only way we have to somehow do is we'll have the Arctic win. And it's already around 20, by the way. So, oh my goodness. I'm not sure this guy will send me a rush. I'm not sure this will be pretty impossible. But I will have the Arctic win like right about now or so. Even though we need to somehow get that up. Whatever. If we have to somehow get everything prepared for the rushes. Okay. It's going to be pretty impossible though. But I will have the Tasher like right here. So, okay. I need to make sure that I need to fix that perfect off the ice position. But I want to have this on the bomb path here, so let's go ahead and have another Arctic win or something. Okay, a ZOMG. Okay, I knew this guy's gonna send me a rush. Alright, so I'm not sure how exactly are we going to try to defend that, but I think we will get up to another overdrives here. But if there's a tight Ceremis or tight Let's or something, then we have to somehow do is to try to get some defense up by going for like, maybe go for the icicles like all the way at the back of the map. Like I need the Impel, but Impel is actually really expensive here. Okay, he sent me where Bloom boosted. Hold on. Oh, wait, I don't have enough money here. Okay, hold on. Oh, I think we're not gonna defend that, chat. Wait, I'm dead. Nope, I'm not dead. Oh my god. That was actually really close call, bro. Okay, this guy's been sending like a really big nasty rush. I'll send one ZOMG to see if this guy will defend it. Or I can send like a fortify. Okay, now I could. Alright, so let's send one fortified ZOMG. And surely this guy might probably be dead to the rush. If this guy decides to send me a rush or something, then we are going to have the upgrade to the Impel to help out against that. Okay, he sent me another one. I mean, why are you sending me a ZOMG back? You have to defend on your side, bro. I mean, whatever, if we do get a DET rush, then we're going to try to have the Impel prepared. So, yeah, it's about to be on round 26. How much is going to be for the Impel? Okay, I should probably have enough money to go for the Impel. Yup, round 26 is here. I mean, this is not the best type of match to try it out with Tab Village and Ice here. Okay, DETs. Okay, I got the Impel. And that should be a GG, chat. Yeah, that should be a GG. Oh my goodness, bro. This is the same guy that we fought up against. And I knew this guy was going to send me with some fortified ZOMGs, able to somehow finish it off though. But all I know that Tab Village and Ice, which I wanted to see in action to go all the way get to the highest advantage. But we want to somehow find a really good, like a long map. Okay, he sent me like a really big types of tight ceramic rushes. But that's not going to do anything though. But we got the dub here, and I know this guy will be going for the, you know, he's always using the Tag Wizard and Engineer as going to be a strategy, because he can tell that his profile or the status. He has a lot of tougher games here with Tag Wizard and Engineer, which is absolutely nuts. But we're going to hop into another game here, but I want to find a long map so we can try to somehow get a really good game along with the strategy. So I'll catch you guys when we get to the next one. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we're in the next game here, and this time we're on the map of Star, which is actually one of my favorite maps of all in Battles 2. Now, as for this guy here, he is going to be running with the one and only, well, not the best type of strategy that I don't prefer, but He is using the Boomer, Village, and Sniper, but with Quincy. Now, I know the strategy doesn't survive the whole entire round for late game, but however, he does have the Sniper all the way get to the tier 3 path at the top one. So, I don't even know, this will be pretty impossible to try to go for a better advantage here, because I know this guy's been sending like some type of aggressive rushes. But for now, we're going to go for the Icicles right about here, because whatever, if there's a rush from my opponent's side, like let's just say if there's a tight Ceramics or something, then we want to somehow do is to go for the Arctic Wind up, have the upgrade to the Snowstorm. And I think everything should probably be fine against that though. Now, as for that, we want to somehow have the upgrade to the Monkeyopolis probably in the next few rounds here, because I know my eco game is actually going to be not that great. But we'll try to get that up for the Monkeyopolis, because I know, don't forget, the Monkeyopolis allows to give like 20% per income. Okay, stop ecoing for a second, which, is he trying to like save it for the rush? I don't even know if this guy will send me like a tight blowout rush. Like, I'm not sure if this guy will try to or not. Oh, never mind, let's go for the Monkeyopolis. Alright. Well, I guess that was a fair play though, because I know Monkeyopolis will allow us to give like 20% per income, but I'm not sure if there's a way that this guy will send me like a really big bait rush. But I think we're gonna have the upgrade to the MIB, because I need the MIB for the DET popping power for all my task shooters. So if there's a DET rush, then the MIB plus with the overdrive will allow us to pop those DETs easily here in battles too. So we're gonna get the Monkeyopolis like right about now or so. Okay, send me with some purples behind, but that's fine, because I know we have the Icicles prepared. And we'll send it with some Zebras here, which I know obviously sending Zebras, which I kind of forgot to do that earlier ago. Not sure Zebra Eagle is gotta be the best play. If not, then I guess this might not be the best way to be able to somehow send it with some Zebra Eco. But I think the majority way that people want to save it for the Zebra Eco is, you know, you want to somehow get a lot of time for Eco progression, whatever, if you want to get so much Eco as much as possible here. Because don't forget, whatever, if you have the Monkeyopolis up, the Zebra Eco will give you like 4.2 per modifiers per Eco. But typically, sending group pinks will allow us to give like 2.8 per Eco, which I think I'd rather prefer switching out with some pinks with Zebras, pink Zebras, etc. Alright, round 29 is here. Also, I'm not sure what is the best type of spot for the Pyroman Mentoring, which I could probably think this could be the best spot for the Pyroman Mentoring or the SCTs. But we're gonna go for the tax zone like right about now for my task shooter. And let's go ahead and get up to a couple more of the tax shooters up. All the way get to the good old overdrives. And we should probably go for the Snowstorm or we'll go for the Arctic Wind. So let's go ahead and get that up. And we're going to try to get a lot of per Ice Monkeys on top of the waters here, so we can try to fit a lot of per Tashers like right towards the sign here. Oh, we could do is I want to have the Tashers or the village here like right here, which I think the village spot could possibly be one of the best spot in my opinion. So we're gonna have the spot like right about here, and I need to make sure I have to somehow get up to the Inferno right for my task shooter. So again, this guy's defense is actually gonna be not that great though. But what this guy is doing is he's getting a lot of time per main Moss, plus he's going for the elite defender on his sniper. I mean, guys, sniper farms is actually the best way. Like whatever, if you're going for the elite sniper, for example, go for the supply drops or something. You need a lot of time for supply drops, whatever. If you are making so much process, go for the better money advantage here. So yeah, I don't even know why this guy didn't go for the supply drop in the first place or go for the elite sniper, but it is what it is, man. But we're gonna get a lot of time for village farms like right here, which I know we need to get a lot of time for monkey cities. And I think for the next few rounds, we do want to somehow save it to go for the fortified BET rushes from my opponent's side. And J-Man needs to somehow send me like a fortified BET rushes until round 40 comes, because if this guy does not rush me to round 40, then he's definitely going to be losing the Sun and Death all the way get to the highest advantage. But we'll have the Pyroman SCT's 5th tier upgrade for my village, and then we're going to go ahead and start building so many of the Tashers up all the way get to the overdrive spam. And I need the Inferno rank, by the way, don't forget. I'll have it on strong, I guess, so we'll do that. This will be the good old absolute 0 for my upgrades. Okay, I need to make sure I have to somehow locked in here. So this will be the Impel, or should we have the Impel like all the way at the back as well? I think we should probably have the Impel here, but I think we'll have the Espero like right towards the spot. I'm not sure this will be a really good spot for my Super Brittle. And it's already around 37, and this guy still sent me with some eco here, so I think we'll stop like around at 9 dots per eco. And we'll continue on with some building defense up by going for a lot of time for the Tashers all the way get to the overdrives. And I need to go for the Impel, by the way, so let's go ahead and do that right about now. Alright, so I think we have everything set up for fortified BG rushes. So we have a lot of time for overdrives. We got the tag zone. We got the Inferno Rain, Super Mill at the end. And all we have to do is to save up to go for the fortified BG rushes. But this guy still sent me with some eco here, which I don't know why this guy still hasn't sent me any upper rushes. But I want to see if we can easily somehow send like an all-out FBEDs. But Chad, this guy is still sending me with some eco here, and he's not even like sending me like a rush. Oh my god, bro. Like, I want this guy to send me like a rush here, bro. Come on. I need this guy to send me a rush. Alright, so I sold all my village farms just in case, though, because I don't need to eco anymore. And it's already around 39. So, yeah, this guy needs to somehow send me like a rush here. You had to send me like a fortified BED, because if not, then you're just going to purposely somehow ruin the content here. Like, I need this guy to send me a rush first. Because this guy's definitely not going to survive during round 40, though. Or he's going to lose to round 40 where the low lies advantage here. And he's actually building the sniper defense. No, bro, just send me a rush. What are you doing? Oh my god, this guy. He sent me with some purples? Bro, can this guy stop sending me like a purple? Just send me like a rush. Oh my god, this guy's refused to rush me. Bruh, I'll send one, but dude, can this guy send me like a fortified BED? Just send me like a rush, bro. I mean, he's not gonna survive. You're dead. You're dead. Bro, are you serious? Okay, now you sent me one. Thank you. Holy cow. Okay, we defended though, but... oh my god, bro. Every time every player decides to refuse to rush me, every time he sent me like 2 sets of fortified BEDs a little bit late, he decided to send me with some purples eco. This guy's not even good. I swear to freaking god, this guy's not even freaking good at the game. Every time I try to spam come at me, he decides to refuse to rush me every time, bro. He's not even good at the game here. I don't care. Like, this guy needs to somehow learn how to send rushes. Oh my god, every time these players always refuse to rush me. Like, I'm trying my best to try to showcase this type of defense here. And all of a sudden, this guy, he decided to send me with some group purples. But luckily, he sent me 2 fortified BETs, which I'm glad about. But it was not even a big rush, which I want to get like a really big, huge rush from my opponent. But I don't really think this guy doesn't really care if he has the low lights advantage here, but this guy needs to somehow something like a rush, because if not, then you're going to lose the Sun and Death to round 40. But now this guy did get GG round 40. It's just like, you know, these players never ever learn how to send like an all-out for round 39. Well, you guys know what time it is though. We're going to hop into a sandbox, so I'll catch you guys when we get there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to send myself a F fortified BT rushes. I'm going to go ahead and set my Bloom bot right now. Send myself a FBT rushes. Let's see of how powerful with the one and only the Tab Villaging Eye strategy it is though against a fortified BAD all-out rushes. So we're gonna go ahead and start. Activate my home defense. Use regular one's ability. Isis. Alright. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here. Yeah, I need to micro my homeland. Okay, use that. I'll keep sending a little bit more. Yeah, I'll send a little bit more. So this will be like a $1 million rush. Holy cow, it's laggy. Hold on. Let me micro my Quental ability. Okay. Alright, we defended. Holy cow, bro. Okay, that's what I wanted to see, though. I mean, I did set to 1 million, which I know mine if I, like, ran out of money or something. Whatever, if I'm equaling, for example, like, if I have enough money here, then obviously we could try to do is to try to micro my home defense, or just micro your Gwendolyn's ability to go for level 20 again, activate level 10, and that way this strategy will shred the heck out of the all-out FBEDs. At least that's the strategy that definitely shreds the fortified BT like a $1 million rush. Like, I know this guy did not have the upgrade to the sniper farms like all the way, even though whatever I'm trying to showcase it in the ranked match. Well, obviously we do somehow get like 2 sets of fortified BED. Even though it's not that big, we will still somehow take that for the content. Well, I know that this guy hasn't been like doing pretty well, because I know he hasn't gone for the sniper farms. he's been equaling the whole entire time, like without even sending like any type of bait rushes. Like I'm trying my best to try to get like a 45 BEDs, and I even spent come at me to able to force him to send me like a rush, and this guy doesn't want to send me one. But sending 2 45 BEDs might be okay to able to somehow take that for the content, which I'm fine with that. So with that, we will somehow take that for sure for today's content for sure, alright? But that's going to be it for today's video, so I hope you guys do all enjoyed it. Don't forget to click that subscribe button if you're new here. And also while you're at it, drop a like on today's video if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to check out my last video of this OP Super Mines combination. Is actually insane.